You want to make sure that you clean your shrimp. Make sure they're nice and clean. Thaw them out. They still got a little ways to go. Still frozen here a little bit. So we're going to let them thaw for a little while and then we're going to peel them. We're going to run the cold water through them to help them thaw and keep them cool. Look how pretty they look. If you notice around the edges of the shell, they're not turning black. So that's a good thing. You need to keep them cool though. So what we're going to do now, we're going to peel our shrimp. We're going to save the peelings. We're going to make us a stock. So we're going to make us a seafood stock to use in our gumbo. Put the shrimp back in the water so they stay cool. Not too hard to peel. The skin comes right off. So I'm going to peel these and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got our shrimp peeled. We got all our shrimp right there in some water. We're going to put them in the refrigerator to keep them cool. Turn our control freak on. We're going to bring our temperature up to 250. Well, 300 rather. We're going to bring it up on medium. We're going to put us a little olive oil in, a couple tablespoons. There we go. To save time, I bought my Trinity pre-chopped. I've got celery and onions. And I've got some bell pepper. Need a little more onion. There we go. You never have too much onion. Get us our wooden spoon. Gotta have a wooden spoon, folks. Gotta have a wooden spoon. We're gonna saute this down. Try not to spill it. We're looking to see we want the vegetables to start releasing the liquid. That's what we're looking for. They're going to get a little translucent. So when they get a little translucent, they start releasing some liquid. We're going to put some water in, we're going to get our shells in, and we're going to make us we're going to cook it down. That's what we're going to do. So we got us some smoked paprika we're going to put in there. I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne pepper for flavor. We're going to throw some thyme. And a little bit of parsley. So our onions are becoming translucent. We're going to put some water in. Well, don't spill it. We're going to put our shrimp shells in. And our pieces, all for flavor. A little more water so I can get them over the shells. There we go. Spilled a little water on the control freak. We need to keep it clean. There you go. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get a cover. We're gonna cover it up. We got the temperature coming up. We're gonna let it come up fast now. See, it's gonna get hot. So we're gonna let the temperature come up. We're gonna let that cook. We're gonna pull that flavor out of them shells. We're gonna make us a stock, and then once we get our stock, guess what? Ragin Cajun Gumbo mix. And we're gonna get our shrimp cooked up so we can put it in our stock. Now our stock's gonna go with a mix that comes out of the bag right here. So instead of plain water, we're going to have a flavorful seafood stock to mix in with that. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our bullion chino strainer here with extra fine mesh, named after the Chinese chino's hat. It's what they used to use way back when. It has its conical shape, and it's made to strain sauces and soups to get all of the particulates out and give you a real good creamy consistency. So as soon as our stock's finished, we're going to strain it, and then we're going to save it. We're going to use it in our gumbo. Then we will have a flavorful liquid to put with our gumbo powder to enhance the flavor we already have. So ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what we got here. We got Breville's Control Grip Immersion Blender. So we're going to blend up our liquid here without getting it everywhere. Before we put it through the sieve. You notice it's turning a little bit of orange color. Whoops, got that all over the place. keep it from dripping all over my kitchen. I'm gonna wipe it off right away and go put it so we can wash it. So. Well, it went everywhere. We're gonna have to wash our appliances here in a little while, but we can get a lot of this up. Boy, I can smell it good now. Everything's blended in, mixed up, cut up, boiled in. Our flavors are infusing. Let's check our time. 32 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay. We're getting close to being done, folks. So we're going to let this go another 10-15 minutes and we'll be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to turn our control freak down. We're ready to strain our seafood stock. So let's see. So now that we got our stock strained, we're going to mash it, get any liquid that might still be in there. We're going to mash it and get it through. It's only going to allow the liquid to go through. We don't want to leave any flavor. That's what's good about these extra fine bouillon strainers. Look at that, how nice. So now it's time to cook the shrimp. We got our shrimp stock right there, cooling. So we washed that shrimp. We're going to turn this back down since we already got it pretty hot. We're going to keep it at 215. So we need to dry our shrimp before we put them in there and saute them. So I'm going to dry them, we're going to put them in there and saute them, and we'll be back when we mix. So we're going to turn the heat off now. There's enough heat just to get them where they barely cook. We'll let them sit in there for a minute. We need to measure our liquid. There you go. We've got 8 ounces. It's about 1 cup. So now we know what we have. So we have 1 cup of our shrimp stock. Bring that up to 200. So we got 2 quarts of water. We'll let that come warm. We want to make sure we don't have any lumps. So I have a flour sieve. Then all the herbs and spices. We're going to whisk that in. Starting our count up time, excuse me. We're at 200 degrees. Alright, so we got about, I'd say 13 minutes left to cook, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our shrimp in. We'll try hard not to splash them. Well, I love my Mercer cutlery tongs. They're plating tongs, but they come in handy when you're working with small items. And the shrimp are about probably 85% cooked, except for maybe that real small one, but this will allow them to cook the rest of the way. So we'll be back in a little bit. We're going to give it a taste for seasoning. That's good. It's good. Might need a little salt. We're going to let it cook a little more, and then we're going to, after the flavors develop, right when it's finished, if it needs a little salt, we'll add it to the dish. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get our rice going. Let me show you what we're going to use today. We're going to try this Success boil in the bag white rice. It's pre-cooked. It should take about 8 to 10 minutes. So let's see what we got. So I've already got my 1 quart of water in the pot coming up to boil. Here's our bag. We're going to put it in the water, and I'm going to clean my wooden spoon. We're going to submerge it, and it says, let me read what it says. There's 2 bags in the box. It says pour about 4 cups, which is 1 quart of water, into a medium saucepan and submerge 1 bag of rice. Use about 3 quarts of water for 2 bags of rice. Then bring your water to a boil and boil uncovered 8 to 10 minutes. That's step 1. So step 2, I guess once the 8 to 10 minutes is done, it says remove bag from water with fork and drain. Cut the bag open, empty the rice into a serving dish, fluff with a fork, and add your salt and butter if desired. Which we're not going to add that because it's for our gumbo. We're going to add the gumbo with our shrimps when it comes to that point. So we're going to go ahead and get our rice going, and we'll be back. It's coming to a boil, ladies and gentlemen. So what we're going to do now, we're going to start our count up timer at 0. We're going to let it go for 8 minutes, and we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, Ragin Cajun authentic gumbo authentic shrimp gumbo, and some success ball-in-a-bag white rice. Thank you for watching today's episode. Hope you stay tuned for future episodes, and please hit that subscribe button and bell for notifications in the future when we place a video online and when we go live. Thanks again. It's the Cajun and Bella. Have a great day. Oh, look at that gumbo.